Hey, the world's full of fantastic music. Each month, we explore an album of significance, its roots, how it makes us feel, and then banter about its influence and staying power. Join us on our journey as we dissect, discuss, and discover some of the world's greatest albums on The Sonic Collective.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to The Sonic Collective at thesonic.collective.com. I'm Darren Scott, and I'm here to introduce you to my pick for May 2022. So first of all, I have to apologize if any of our fans are waiting for this pick because we usually put them out on the 1st, but I am late this month. I sit here now. It is May 6th. I might not get this out today, so I'm about a week late. So apologies, but this is just for fun for us. So sometimes life is busy, and I am opening a distillery here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada called New Craft Spirits, GNU, like the African wildebeest. Long story. Go to the site at newcraftspirits.com if you want that story. But that keeps me very busy. And we actually have a big beer fest here in Calgary, Alberta this weekend too. So that'll be fun. Anyway, let's jump into my pick. So it is my pick. We're not doing a round, so I just get to pick whatever I want. So that's always fun. But recently, I got an amazing record collection just given to me by my mother-in-law's best friend. So they gave me 250 albums and a record player, an old Kenwood KD 1600 MK2. That was a mid-range record player in the late 70s, early 80s, and it's great. Just needed a new belt. I'm blown away. I love collecting records, so this was like the win of a century. And this collection had been put in boxes for 40 years, and the woman that had it really took care of them. Like, I had trouble believing some of these were originals. They looked like brand new records that were never played, and a lot of them were from the 70s and the 80s, and that is my jam. As you know, I am of that vintage. I am 52 years old, so I remember that era, and I like it. And just recently, too, funny enough, I was in the car with my daughter, who's only 11, and I just said, okay, Jenna, why don't you pick a playlist to play while we're in the car? And for whatever reason, she picked All Out 70s. So I've been listening to that playlist, and it's great, by the way. Just fun, great music. Even if you're not of that vintage, I think if you go back, you realize like there's so many classics in there and just a lot of fun. So I've been drawn to it. So I got this collection, and I said to my friends in this club, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick one of my next pick will come from this collection. So I've gone through, and it was actually quite hard. Like, out of these 250 records, a lot of 70s, 80s, a lot of pop, a lot of rock. But here's just a list of some of the stuff I considered. But Working Together, the album by Ike and Tina Turner. Chuck Berry's The London Chuck Berry Sessions, amazingly fun album. Godley and Cream, who I'd forgot about, but when I heard them, I knew them. They were kind of getting into early electronica in the 80s, and it was the History Mix Volume 1. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, I'm sure a lot of you will know that. Tracy Chapman's self-titled album, which is a beautiful album. All these albums are so amazing. Willie Nelson, there's an album called Willie Nelson Sings Chris Christopherson. Oh my God, it was so good. I had no idea, but we had just picked Willie Nelson. I couldn't do it again because we had it in the country round. Go back and listen to that country round, by the way. Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, others in there. Fantastic picks. Nazareth Rampant album. And I knew Matt Nazareth a bit, but that was a really good album. Simply Red, classic 80s band, picture book. Another artist, and they had all these albums, Jesse Winchester. I'd never even heard of this guy. And he has about 6 or 7 albums that they had, and I've been listening to it. Really interesting, and I didn't really know who it is. There's a couple songs. And then one that I almost picked, and it's Sade's Promise. To those who know me know I have an insane crush on Sade. I always have. I think she's a stunningly beautiful woman and still is. Ever since the 80s, I think I've been in love with Sade. So if she's listening, then please reach out, and I would love to meet you someday. That'll never happen. But anyway, I didn't settle on any of those. I'm not sure why I was drawn to this album, but I saw this one album, and my good friend Kelly Shaw, I told him about it, and he's like, oh yeah, that's a great album. We should listen to it. And he was over, and we put it on. And the pick I did, and obviously by the name of this you already know, but it's Harry Nilsson's Nilsson Schmilsson. And an interesting album. I'd kind of heard of it before. Once I listen to a few tracks, I recognize some of them. The one is the coconut song. You put the lime in the coconut, you shake it all up. And I'm sure even by that little blurb I just did, you would recognize that song. But there's another song, Gotta Get Up, and Without You, those three on that album. Like, I definitely, just by kind of quickly listening, I knew I had heard them before, probably in the 70s, but I just didn't realize who it is. I'm like, who is this guy? And also the album cover is hilarious. It's just kind of this, chubby-ish white guy with long hair in the 70s in like a freaking bathrobe. And it's just like a random picture. It's like, okay, that's good enough for the album cover. Let's go, move on next. So anyway, I have decided to pick this album that came out in 1971 as 10 tracks. It's only 35 minutes long. And, I knew I'd heard this album was influential. I heard about this guy, but again, I just never sat down and listened to the album. And that's the beauty of this club, is that we get to just really experience beginning to end these albums. So, wow, that's a lot of rambling for a pick, but I just want to let you know how I got there. And it's fun when you get these record collections, and I'm still blown away and still listening to them all, and it's so much fun. And one thing, it's good to go back and, I will bash modern pop. I think everybody does a bit. Hey, it is popular music. It's made for the masses. It's, it's fun. I don't mind pop music, but it's just bubblegummy and thrown away. And especially now, we all know about auto-tune and the tools that they can use and all these things. It's all computer controlled. All the beats are perfect because it's all done through drum machines now. It's rare that especially the drum tracks are actually live. So to go back and listen to popular pop music and adult contemporary music from the 70s and 80s and think about how it's changed till now. Now, hey, times move on, but I really encourage you to go back and listen to this, because it's a week later. I'm a bit late. I've listened to the album a few times. I'm blown away at the melody, the songwriting, just the talent of this individual. I won't get into it too much because we saved that for the review, but I was actually amazed when I heard some other songs. I'm like, wow, he actually did a lot of songs that I recognize, hearing when I was a kid, and even now that are probably in commercials, just amazingly well-written songs. And I had no idea they were Harry Nilsson. And one thing I'm wondering, and I'll let you know when we get to the review, is what happened to this guy? I have no idea. I actually feel, just from listening to what I've heard, that he probably should have been bigger or around more. So I honestly don't even know if he's still alive. I hope he is. I'm not sure. So this is the fun part of it. So that's it for now. I think you should join me and listen to Harry Nilsson's Schmilsson. Listen to it for a few times this month. At the end of the month, we'll do the review and post it at the beginning of June. And really, I hope you enjoy it. So that's a long way to get there, but this record collection is amazing. I'm looking forward to this album and the review, and I hope you are too. For now, I'm Darren Scott from the Sonic Collective signing off, and join us at thesonicollective.com or on all your popular podcast choice platforms, and we'll be there. And take care for now. All right.
Thanks for listening and exploring with us. We'll be back real soon with another pick and critique of albums that matter here at the Sonic Collective.